Soon for kids to be using electronics. According to a new study, a majority of parents say their 2-year-olds are using tablets just like this one on a regular basis. Our investigative reporter Jennifer Lewke spoke with doctors and parents today and joins us now with a closer look at the study. Jen?
Well, Greg, nearly 70% of parents surveyed said they allow their toddler to use a tablet or a smartphone. Doctors, speech therapists, audiologists are all concerned with those numbers, saying that while there can be some learning benefits, interacting with people during those first 2 years is way more important than interacting with screens.
Draw us a picture first.
Okay.
Sweet.
YouTube has hundreds of videos showing toddlers,
K-E-T, rocket.
some not even able to walk yet,
Blowing. Calling. Napping.
using iPads and tablets with ease. Most parents seem proud that their little ones can maneuver the electronics so simply. But take a look at what happens to this baby when a real magazine is put in front of her. Her pinching, swiping, and moving doesn't quite work, and she doesn't know what to do.
I believe technology slows down independence for children because they, like I said, they rely on it and then they get lazy.
Thomas and his wife Erin don't shield their son Avery from screens, but they don't overly encourage him to sit in front of them either.
Technology, while it might be a great learning tool, at the same time, it might get in the way of direct human-to-human connections.
Melanie sees it a little differently. She limits the time her 2.5-year-old daughter spends on the iPad, but does think it's important.
I think in this generation, you're doing kids a disservice if they don't know how to use the modern technology, because they're going to learn so differently than we did back in the day with pens and pencils. They're going to be using the iPads and the touch pads and all those things. I think education is going to be totally different.
She's right. Victoria Keir works with elementary schools to integrate technology into the classrooms early, but she says there has to be a balance.
We've changed so much over the years that we focus on that, and education is focused on technology, that we're not always breaking free from it at the end of the day or even in the middle of the day.
Are social skills going to be affected? Possibly, but we don't have a lot of data on that yet.
That's why it's up to adults in their lives to know when to say when.
Now, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends just 2 hours of screen time per day for kids over the age of 2 when it comes to just how detrimental earlier or more screen time can be. Well, as you heard, that's still being studied, so there's not a ton of data on that yet. Bottom line here, try to find a reasonable and responsible mix that works for your kids and family. Greg.